I'm Megan Van Petten, founder of the Esports Trade Association and host of the Esports Connected podcast. I am inspired to share key tidbits from several interviews conducted with industry influencers over the 3-day span of our Esports Next Conference. To be able to celebrate and learn from those who are shaping our community is such an honor. Press play and let the waterfall of knowledge wash over you as it did for me. Enjoy.
I've got amazing guest. That's right. Amazing. A-M-A-zing. That's right. I've got Jacob Kaplan. I mean, you're from a lot of places, right? Don't you do a lot of things besides? You know what? Let's do this. Let's put you on the hot seat. You have 2 minutes to tell me about yourself, what you do, and some exciting stuff. And the time is on. 2 minutes.
Okay. My name is Jacob Kaplan. I work at Full Sail. I've been there for about 15 years. Came from education, taught some branding design, moved over to our department that helps build out new brand initiatives. Just happened that was esports about 5 years ago. So I do a lot of content and communication strategy with a focus on getting our grads placed in the industry. I got 2 lovely daughters at home. I like nachos.
Mm-hmm. Wait. You like nachos?
I like nachos.
Not your 2 daughters are like nachos.
No. Well, I mean, I like them
as much
there? As not. No, that's my good friend Sari over there.
She's calling your kids
knows.
Nachos.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm in Florida, Florida, so it's nice to not be sweating.
What are some cool things happening at Full Sail next year? So
we just did tryouts for our collegiate teams. So we fielded about 70 or so athletes over 8 titles, which is pretty great and awesome. Events are coming back, so we have the Fortress on our campus, still largest esports arena on a college campus. We just did an event with Red Bull. Just a lot of stuff. Just busy focusing on our grads in the industry and content. We've got a weekly or a bi-monthly esports show that we do on our Twitch channel called All Access. Just keeping busy.
Yeah. Okay, that was the hot seat. You have 30 seconds to spare. Way to go! Super amazing.
That's a lot.
So tell me about the Fortress.
Okay.
What was the idea? How did it conceptualize? Who did you bring in? Or did you guys just say, let's start putting stuff up?
So we pretty much rebuilt an old film soundstage. So Full Sail, media arts, entertainment, technology school. We have monthly starts and monthly graduations, which makes things a little hectic, but exciting at the same time. So we built the Fortress. It's a classroom for our show production students, our design students, film, and also, prior to everything shifting in the world, hosted a lot of really awesome events in there with Red Bull and NBA 2K and Collegiate Hearthstone Championships. Getting all that going again, starting in early 2022, so just excited.
So you said it's the largest collegiate esports arena?
It's the largest esports arena on a college campus as of right now. And we have a lot of fun with it, full production capabilities. Our students work the events. Our students are operating cameras. They're doing lighting. We've got lasers. There's lasers in the Fortress.
Okay, you got lasers shoot on the wall.
Yep.
And do they make shapes?
Yep, you can program any kind of shapes. The Armada logo. So Armada is our gaming community, but also represents our varsity esports teams. So yeah, we're just having fun.
So Jacob, first time I saw lasers in a show was at Disney World in the Michael Jackson
Captain EO.
And it was 3D glasses? Did you know what that is?
Okay. I loved Captain EO.
So 3D glasses, and it had laser show, and there was this orange little flying thing.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what that is.
It was like a Furby of sorts or something like that. Yeah. I know, it's so bummed when they got rid of that. They brought it back for a couple weeks, and then it went away. But I actually still have a Captain EO sweatshirt my parents held on to, so.
I have talked about that experience a few times, but no one ever is like, oh yeah.
Oh, you had to.
Thank you for knowing
whatever the main song is. I listen to it on YouTube every once in a while.
Okay,
but,
I'll have to check out. I'll have to call YouTube and have them. Let me watch a video.
Yeah.
Okay, so Full Sail.
Yes.
There's some really amazing stuff going on. You got the Fortress. What are some degree options or areas of focus for students at Full Sail or prospective students wanting to come?
Okay.
What do we need to know about the availability of esports and degrees and education?
So what we found is a lot of our degree programs touch certain parts of the industry. I taught in a degree program called Digital Arts and Design, so taught a lot of branding. Obviously, there's a huge branding component. I also taught in a program called Media Communications that was a lot of like marketing and social media. We have game development, game design, of course, the show production and touring. My good friend Sari that's over there likes to talk about how esports is it's the next revolution of entertainment industry, and so we're able to plug a lot of the students that are learning how to operate cameras, and they're doing OBS and they're observing and different things like that. So we're, in the process, there's some programs coming down the line that will be esports focused, but what we're finding right now is so many of those programs are already touching on certain aspects. So that's been helpful for me when trying to place a lot of these grads in the industry.
I have heard a lot of that recently about, I've seen, there's probably 100 schools right now that have esport designated certificate minors and stuff. There's some out there who are doing it well, some are just slapping E on things. But the more and more you hear is, what I heard yesterday was business with a focus in esports or something.
Sure.
Which was like a new idea I didn't think of, but I mean other industries do this sort of thing. Business with a focus in accounting, or I don't know, or business with a focus in management.
Yeah.
So having an esport track was a cool idea I'd never heard, compared to we're going to do the business of esports as a course, or a certificate or something. So I've heard a lot of different ways. But, when I there's about 4 colleges represented. You guys, Paul, Chris Turner's here, Joey's here.
Yep.
Or maybe one other college. I represent a college, but
sure.
Not for the esports sense. But,
right.
I feel like there's discords that we get into, and we talk about it as educators. Like, what should we do? How should we? There's a standardization and a segmentation in esports. I know we're all wanting to bring people into our own industry, our own campuses. Right. But what have you seen helpful when you have conversations with other esport minor, gaming minor, game design type realm when it comes to education? What's helpful?
I feel like keeping their students first. Whether or not they're participating on your esports teams, whether club or varsity, they're students first. And I think keeping their best interests in mind, I feel like has been, such a huge part of success to those programs. Getting the right faculty in there, people that understand the space for sure. But that was when I came out of education and over into this new space, helping with our esports program. That was I wanted to have contact with the students still. And so helping the grads and students that are about to graduate, that's kind of filled that void for me at least, which can be super, it's super fulfilling. But I dedicate a lot of my time to that, even though that's not necessarily part of the job, but it's overall success of the program.
Okay, so Jacob.
Yeah.
Tell me something at this conference. Would you get in last night, today?
We got in, yesterday afternoon. We just came earlier today.
What is something at this conference you hope to accomplish in the next day and a half?
Well, so we became friends with Chris and Shay from Cope a little while back. So, continuing those conversations with them for sure. Full Sail, we just want to be a knowledge source for folks. We are very fortunate that we had complete and total buy-in from our administration because gaming has been part of our culture for 40 years or whatever,
Like Full Sail could have been the most easiest out of any college.
Right. And so, we have UCF like a couple miles from us that's where I went to school. I graduated from there. They're completely student led their program because of how big the school is and how successful their traditional sports programs are. So kind of in just being a source of just knowledge and that resource, and just letting people know, like, it's still, the space is still so new. We're all in it together. I think just events like this gets people to come together, and collegiate is going to have a huge impact on the entire esports industry coming up. And so what people like Cope are doing is making our lives easier when the parents understand what's happening and the students understand, and then they get to us and they're more professional maybe than they had originally been. And then we're able to put these folks back out into industry, and just, it's kind of a cycle that just keeps going. Yeah.
Jacob Kaplan, Full Sail University. He is here at the Esports Trade Association Conference. You can go check out
fullsailarmada.gg.
Okay.
That'll get you to all of our all of our teams, and then you'll be able to link out to the rest of the school and stuff. But Full Sail Armada across all socials and stuff like that.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.